Facebook, and we'll get started. I am Rita Minster, and I am extremely. The reason I know it's October 20th is this is the day that I give my dogs heart guard, and they both got their heart guard today. So, yeah, that's how I always know what the 20th is. Come on in. Come on in. I have a reading for the collective today that I already shared, but it is the Truce card. Truce, ceasefire, resolve, and prosperity. I think it's a really, really great card for the collective at the moment, and for me as well. I just groomed my puppy dog, Lucy, and Beatrice is next. And I'm really excited because tomorrow I'm going to be talking to somebody that may help me move north, which I'm hoping to do. But behind me is my extremely radiant forest mural, and it was done by Manuel Cruz III, and he lives in California. So if you ever need a mural, he will do it for the right price. And it's one of the ways I spent my inheritance. So, all right, here we go. Breathe in, divine love. Hold it. And breathe out, time. You know what? Time isn't real. You think time is real, but really it's not. It's always this moment, and this moment is sacred. It lasts forever, right? Okay, so breathe in, divine love. Hold it. Breathe out, worry. Because worry is based in time. It's always past, future. Things happen in the past, you worry about what's happened in the future, or you hear something's going to happen in the future and you worry about it. And you think about how many deaths you die before something happens. You think about it. We live in our minds, and we live in our fears, and we live in all of this stuff. So anyway, it's an interesting thing to think about. So let's take a moment. I've been moving really fast today. That feels good. Gaps are good. Eckhart Tolle always says gaps are good. By the way, I am Rita I am Rita Minster, extremely radiant, and I am a light language activator, a holographic healer, and a psychic channeler. I can help you with finding your higher self and getting aligned with your divine purpose here on the earth and getting over the trauma that's getting in your way. All right, here we go. Truce. This is from the Fairy Temple Oracle deck. And anyone that comes in my chat, if you would like to get a card, hi Kay. If you would like to get a card from the Fairy Temple Oracle deck, you can just say yes, please, or I'd like a card, something in the chat, and that gives my spirit guides a lead to your spirit guides, and we'll get you a message today. So this is the collective message, and it's truce, ceasefire, resolve, and prosperity. And I've talked about in the other lives, and I'm still there. I need to forgive my neighbor who built a fourplex and killed my tree, our tree. Half of the tree is his, and he killed his half, which happens to be my half too. And also the world according to Mr. Rogers. This is the quote for the day. Oh, yes, Jimmy. Here we go. It's about nurturing. And I thought it was such a beautiful thing to hear today, because my mother was the most nurturing person I know, and she created this Disney-like childhood up until I was 5 years old, and that really helped me to nurture others and to pass that on, because I got so much of it as a child, even after I got past a lot of other stuff that happened when I was a kid. Here we go. Let's see here. I can't seem to find it. All right. It basically said, if you've been nurtured as a child, you will find a way to nurture others in the future, right? All right. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do the card for the collective, and then I'm going to do some light language, and then I will pull cards for anyone who wants one. Yay. Oh, thank you. Here we go. Truce. Here we go. Let's see what it is. Truce. I got to tell you, I need this card, and um, let's just say I'm not there with everybody on the planet yet. The cattail fairy has shown up to guide you toward harmonized communication and mutual beneficial resolution. Up until now, your desire to be right may have prevented you an outcome with shared value. And I've always said, do you want to be right or do you want to be related? Most of the time we'd like to be right, but then we walk away going, I really wanted to come out of that just not saying I told you so. I really wanted to be related. So sometimes I have to give up being right to relate to others, right? That was my input. That wasn't in the card. A standoff does not serve anyone. It's okay to agree to disagree. And now is the time to call a truce. Negotiate an arrangement that works for both parties and give way to the heart healing of forgiveness. Be the bigger fairy and make the first move. The cattail fairy is a symbol of peace. This is a perfect flower to gift to a friend with whom you are having conflict. Offer a sign of peace, a sincere and humble gesture of armistice. That means ceasefire and peace. The power of peace can resolve a no-win situation. I got to remember that. Peace creates ripples of prosperity as together everyone achieves more. I know that's right. The cattail fairies come together and contribute their individual gifts for the collective good. They dance, play, and work amongst the cattail flowers in tranquility. They move, think, and live in unity, respecting each other's unique contribution. Follow the fairy signs and stay in your lane. Have you ever heard of row, row, row your boat? Row your boat, not somebody else's boat. Detaching from unnecessary drama, victimhood, and competition is a key to harmony. Find and fly through a new fairy doorways. Know that a productive and constructive outcome is coming in for you. This collaboration will open up co-creative alliances, support, and extraordinary opportunities. Everyone prospers in this tranquil haven. And here's your affirmation. You ready for it? I am a peacemaker. I am a peacemaker. Truce. Truce, people. I need to forgive the tree killer next door. I know that's judgmental, and I am working on it. I do want to say something. I had about 10 people in the chat a minute ago, and then we're down to 2. You need to understand something about energy, right? Let's go ahead and seal the channel. Seal the container. I am grounded into Mother Gaia. I'm connected to my spirit guides and ancestors. And I am protected by my angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Saint Germain, and all the angels in charge of me. And now, as we have a safe container, no matter who comes in and out, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I had somebody in the chat that said the strangest things today, but it doesn't matter. We're good. We're safe. Nothing that big can come into the now. So let's take a deep breath. Breathe in divine love. Let's breathe out. Okay, I'm going to bring in some light language. After that, if you want a card, just let me know. Say either yes, please, or I want a card in the chat. Ready? Shayo tia nata kichu shoa nata tia kati tichia wadata nia tua ticha My dogs are very happy because one of them is really washed and clean. Yeah, what I can the other time. I wanted to apologize because my microphone, my brand new microphone, maybe it needs to be charged. I honestly do not know, but I brought this very fancy microphone and I could not get it to work with my phone. So, and it's distracting me a lot. So I hope the audio is okay. It's probably echoey in here because I'm halfway selling my house. It's halfway empty. All right. Let me get focused. Each channeler allows spirit to come through their soul, through their chakras. It's a filter, a channel. Of Christ consciousness. This is the Fae. They haven't come in today. They're welcoming all of you to Rita's Light Language Cafe. I am Rita, extremely radiant, and this is my space. They're echoing from the card of truce, saying that when you hold anger or resentment, it just stays here in this chakra and even in your heart chakra. It slows you down from being your higher self in this lifetime. Don't you know that you are a bright, shining star in the universe? I got a chance to come here. You're never alone. The earth is alive with spirit. You should have listened. Oh, it was so nice. I don't miss. Hello. Hello, horsey girl. Hi, Gio. Hello. Namaste, y'all. Oh, that was nice. I only have one person in here, but that was wonderful. That was a Fae. They're just coming in. It feels really, really nice. And the Fae don't need glasses to see, but I do. All right, so that was wonderful. Like I said, the card today was about truce, and I am a peacemaker. And Mr. Rogers said today that when you've been nurtured, that you will find ways to nurture others. After you've been nurtured in your childhood, you were raised with a nurturing soul. And I was definitely raised with a nurturing soul. And she's in heaven now and on my spirit time. So I appreciate that greatly. All right. So breathe in. Divine love. Breathe out. Any kind of fear or limitation. You are a divine, precious child of God. And there's nothing that's stopping you to living your dream life, your best life. 4 years ago, I left a 6-figure job in Silicon Valley teaching. And now I'm semi-retired and loving every day, every moment. I get to groom my puppies and work in my yard and work in my garden. And I'm going to cook my very first zucchini. I have 4. And with some balsamic vinegar for dinner. So I just feel so blessed. So namaste. I just saw somebody come in. If you're in the chat and you would like a card, let me know right now because I'm about to bounce out. I will be here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2, 4, and 7 p.m. Pacific Mountain Time. Arizona doesn't change our time, but at the moment we're on Pacific Time. We don't change it because in the summer and spring, the sun comes up at 5:30 and goes down at like 7:38. So, yeah, we don't need to save any sunshine. If anything, we could give it away. All right, y'all. Is anybody want a card? Last call, last call. Yes, yes. I want to look at the chat real quick. Anybody want a card? I want to check, make sure anyone asked for one. I don't want to leave anybody out. Hello. Oh, you love my background. Kay Buckles. This is extremely radiant. Radiant Forest mural from my friend Manuel Cruz III, and he came and did it for me on my wall last June of 2023. And sad thing is, he got valley fever from this trip we took to Sedona with one of his very wealthy friends, and he got valley fever. So he almost lost his life to come and do this mural. He is better now, and I love him dearly, and I hope he comes back. And I'm not going to take him outside near it much. But no, I didn't even know what valley fever was until that happened. But anyway, he is an incredible muralist, and he will work in homes or anything. And he actually think is very reasonably priced. But then again, I've never bought a mural before. It's my own. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce. If you don't ask for a card in the next few seconds, then I'm going to see you later. Namaste, y'all. Remember to make every day the best day ever, and that you are loved so much by your ancestors and your soul family, and that you can be wild and free and healthy and happy and living your best life. You don't have to work for the man. You don't have to be a part of the matrix. You can get out of the matrix. You truly can live what you want to. In September 2020, I decided I am going to retire early and move to Sedona Valley, and I'm going to be, I'm going to do what I love. I'm going to help people heal spiritually, and I ended up spiritually healing for 3 years, and I didn't work as much with the community. The last year I've been on YouTube, but yeah, to be able to work with the community again and work with clients closely, it's truly a blessing. All right, y'all. I'm bouncing. Namaste. Love you. Woo! We'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Namaste. Oh, no, not tomorrow. Wednesday.